Hi friends, from Correct Corner, we have been following the NSAS movement very, very closely. But we have this to chip in, and it's very important. We are not seeing any sign of this government having any atom of sincerity to follow up and meet the demands of the youths who have been economically raped for years. It's not going to be an easy thing for them, because these are people who are beneficiaries of a corrupt system that have given kind of luxury to their children, their wives, their relatives, both far and near, and it's not going to be an easy one. So it's going, every promises you see them doing now or giving now is like their campaign promises when they were about to get to power. But I advise the youths, be also constructive and genuine in your protest, and make sure that your demand is also genuine. By this, it will go a long way. Even if man cannot help you, there's a way God has expiry time for whoever that is in power, or those in power who has been raping the country economically without their conscience, with a reckless abandon. So this is a genuine correction that we are giving you from this angle. These people are not going to give you a good response. Their response will be a delayed tactics for them to go back to the drawing board of their corrupt mindedness and their corrupt practices, to bring up a tactics that will silence the movement. And this is what is happening. You say you want to meet up the demands of the protesters, and you are rolling diamond tanks, and you are putting soldiers in strategic places. What is that for? Where is your genuinity or sincerity in meeting up the demands? Why are you still killing people when the protest is all about started with "don't kill us anymore"? Most of us that are in diaspora are afraid to come back. Why? Because we understand so many went home and lost their lives. It's not new. You've been hearing that. But because Nigeria is a country that shed blood easily, and people, even for people to be killed is no longer a story. People bypass dead body on the road. They cock and shoot at random. We understand all that. It has been happening. So most of us, even our kids, are very afraid to come back home. Our kids are afraid to come back home. These are kids that they sometimes want to find out where they come from, but they're not coming forth. So we are not seeing any sign. There is no sign. It's still the same old game going up. Old game like in the days of their campaign promises to come to power. You know, they can tell you anything. They rub minds with you. They sit down in the same marketplaces with the women. They go to the suburbs. They go to all their jugules, and then they promise heaven and earth. And once they get there, they send their children abroad. Listen, all their kids, 90% of their kids are abroad here studying. So they don't give a damn. They don't understand you. They will never understand you, because this is exactly what they believe in. It's the system that have been there for a long time. And when people are fighting that, when people are saying that they want to leave, they are not saying they want to leave because they just wake up and say they want to leave. They want to leave because they want to make a better life for themselves. This is not, listen, bamboo stick or bamboo tree is not sugar cane. This is a different ball game altogether. That's why they are running helter-skelter to find out, to look for a way. They're going to get all the bad advisors they have to tell them what strategy to use to put the youth to silence. But youths, is your time. If you like, take care of it. If you don't like, let them give you bread, and then you forget the real bakery. They are interested in sharing the loot of the country as a national cake. They don't bake any cake for the future. Why? Because they are also foolish. They think by sending all their children to this place that it will do them good. Most of the children are not going to come back because they will like the life that is here, and they will never like to come back to what their reason wouldn't have been to bring them up to the West to stay forever, but to protect them so that they come back and then join the power corridors and start looting from where their parents stopped. But for me, I'm just telling you, from Correct Corner, we are also telling you, do your best and make use of this protest genuinely. Not, there are many of them that are carrying placards to join you. Imagine somebody from Agbara who has been economically raped, with the kind of road system in that place, with the kind of situation in that angle, so from that place to my 2, and somebody from Banana Island will come and say, yeah, we are joining you to. You have to be very careful with who is joining you to do this protest. And then they're going to also, their tactics, they know them, they know who will disrupt everything. But if God is on your side, I believe this is, because we in the West, we are protesting, we are not sleeping. Immediately after work, all of us join go to all the city centers and start protesting. Our protest is genuine because we don't like even our kids are afraid to come home. Our friends they're afraid. They see what is happening. They see how the police just shoot people anyhow. So many of us have relatives that have lost their lives. This is too bad. They say it's a democracy, but this is a democracy without a culture. A democracy that is not built up to democratize the politics that will benefit everybody, but only to benefit a few. They call them the ruling class. There's no country that is doing well that has anything like a ruling class. You are not judged by the content of what someone knows for you. You are judged by the content of your character. It's not who is your father, but what do you know? That is what counts. From Correct Corner, we are saying, join this movement, do it genuinely, and don't be deceived. Never you be deceived. First fool is not fool, but second fool is foolishness. Do your best. Join us in Correct Corner as you subscribe to this YouTube channel, and we'll be giving you a lowdown of whatever that is happening. Be wise.